For this week's memo to Trump, I want to talk about the census. Mr. President, I know you've never been one to do a lot of reading, but it's been almost 4 years, and you clearly have not read the Constitution you took an oath to uphold at your inauguration. Specifically, I want to talk about your recent memo, the one about trying to exclude undocumented immigrants from the census count. The one 20 states are currently suing you to stop. It's blatantly unconstitutional. So let's start with a little history lesson, shall we? Despite your attempt to change the founding document with a memo, the census is specifically directed in the Constitution as the way we apportion congressional representation. Article 1, Section 2 reads, quote, "The whole number of free persons, including those bound to service for a term of years, 3/5 of all other persons." The language is probably too archaic for you, Mr. President, so let me simplify it. The founding fathers were talking about people who looked like me, who were enslaved for the color of their skin. They were to be counted in the census, but only as 3/5 of a person. And of course, they were not allowed to vote. The bloody Civil War that partially corrected this injustice were instigated by traitors to this union, but men who somehow managed to be less racist than you, Mr. President, at least in a certain way. They were willing to concede that even the most oppressed inhabitants of this country counted as 3/5 of a person. And now, 155 years later, you're working to ensure that undocumented folks don't count as people at all. The 14th Amendment specified that the census should count the, quote, whole number of persons. But that's always been your problem, Mr. President. Your racism ensures that you are incapable of seeing brown and black folks as actual people with rights that must be respected. So let's make this history more personal. Apart from your daddy's money, the single biggest foundation of your career is the continued discrimination against people of color, starting with the federal lawsuit brought against you in 1973 for housing discrimination. And while you can't seem to keep your story straight on any other issues, you're remarkably consistent in trying to keep black folks from accessing fair housing, as evidenced by your latest gambit in rolling back anti-segregation policies in American suburbs. And just as you made it clear nearly 50 years ago that you didn't want black people in your buildings, your actions now make it clear that you don't want brown folks in this country. Even your complete ineptitude in the face of the coronavirus has racist flavors. Right around the time the data made it clear that black and brown people were bearing the brunt of the pandemic, you lost interest in fighting it, or even in keeping the American people informed, because you're incapable of caring about the lives of people who don't look like you. You have left thousands of Americans to die, but black and brown folks are used to fighting for our lives in America. We've been doing it since before the Constitution you are so eager to flout was even signed. We've spent centuries fighting for our liberty, our livelihoods, and our votes. And take note of that last one, Mr. President. People of color, those very blacks and Hispanics to whom you would deny personhood, are going to show up by the millions to kick you out of the White House come November. Be right back.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me, or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.